What's up YouTube? I'm back again with another video, and today I'm going to be doing another update on Rolls Royce. It has recently been announced that Rolls Royce will put its UltraFan engine program on ice when testing finishes in 2022, halting further investment until a new aircraft is launched, according to Warren East, the Chief Executive Officer. The UK aero engine maker will also postpone finding an industrial partner for the next generation propulsion system until a new aircraft program is launched, which is likely to be several years away. They spent about £500 million developing this UltraFan. When they started development, planes had been getting larger and larger. So to stay ahead of the curve, they started producing this engine. Basically, they have this engine now that they are going to be sitting on until a new aircraft is produced. Now, I know a lot of people are thinking, well, what happens if they come out with electric aircraft? And what if they never use this engine? Well, that might happen, but I don't think that's going to happen for a long time. You see, the problem with an electric airplane is, at this point in time, jet fuel is about 42 times more efficient than a battery. And what that means is, like, in terms of weight for flying, jet fuel is still far more efficient and has a much higher power to weight ratio than any electric or battery can produce at this point. So you might be wondering, well, what kind of plane is ever going to use this type of engine? There have been some innovations in airplane technology. KLM released a scale model of a new prototype airplane, which is like a dual wing pictured here. Now, this is an artist's representation. According to this website, it seems like it was produced by KLM. But if you look closely, these almost look like Rolls Royce engines, which would be very interesting if you could throw a couple of UltraFans up there. So, this could be what they're waiting for. Full scale fleet of these planes that will be using this type of engine. In reality, this is what the actual plane looks like right now. It's only a scale model, but it has been proven to work and has flown. So this could be the future of Rolls-Royce's large jet engines. In the meantime, since they're not going to be working on these large engines, what will they be focusing on? Well, I don't know for sure, but if I had to guess, I would say it's probably these next things. Different types of propulsion is the new frontier in technology. Some of the things Rolls-Royce is working on are small propeller aircraft, urban air mobility, commuter aircraft, and regional aircraft. They're trying to figure out different types of propulsion. Batteries are very heavy, and it's pretty hard to make a fully electric airplane. So they've been coming up with different types. We have turbo-electric. The propulsive power is electric, but a gas turbine is used to generate electricity, and there is no energy storage, so you would still be using some type of gas in this. The next one, the series hybrid. The propulsive power is electric, and energy storage is active. Batteries can be relied upon to power the aircraft at certain times during the flight. I like this one. Parallel hybrid. The propulsive power is a mix of conventional gas turbine-driven fans and electric-driven fans with active energy storage. Okay. And then fully all-electric. The propulsive power is all-electric. It currently powers the Excel, the small, fast, all-electric demonstrator aircraft. So they have a plane that is fully electric, but it's like a very small plane, like a 1 or 2-seater. They're experimenting with different designs of aircraft like this, as you see in this picture here, that might be more efficient for the weight ratio. They're also interested in eVTOL, which stands for Electric Vertical Take Off and Landing. So basically helicopters that convert into planes mid-flight, generally speaking. Something else I think Rolls-Royce is really going to benefit from in the coming future is their SMR production, small modular reactors, which are basically mini nuclear reactor plants. Green energy is being pushed very hard by this new green presidential administration, and the effects of that might rub off all across the world. The idea behind this is that they can be making the pieces to all these SMRs off-site in a modular facility where they can just start pumping out piece after piece. And another great thing is they're much smaller, so they can be scattered all around and be closer to the clients which they will be providing. And for those of you wondering, this is still considered green energy. So before you go off and say that, nuclear is dirty and bad, this is actually considered green energy. Something else I wanted to mention was Rolls Royce actually already has a plan for 16 of these SMRs across the UK. They say it'll create 6,000 new jobs over the next 5 years. The Prime Minister is understood to be poised to announce at least 200 million for the project as part of a long-delayed green plan for economic recovery. So I really, really think that with Joe Biden's speech next week, we'll see a boost in all of this. I think this side of Rolls-Royce's technology might quietly become their main focus in the next 5 years. By the way, this is BBC News, so there is a little bit of credibility there. Written by Justin Rolat, the chief environment correspondent. Interesting read. I suggest you go check it out yourself. But Rolls-Royce is poised, you guys. With Brexit, England leaving the European Union, it makes perfect sense that they would turn to one of their own companies to provide power for them and become a completely independent nation. And who else but Rolls-Royce, a company that used to be owned by the government, to do this? It makes perfect sense. So, I know Rolls-Royce is down right now. We're not looking so hot. We're like in the 150 range, 160 range. But I'm telling you, in the next year or so, that it's definitely going to double. And this is going to be the future for Rolls-Royce is what I'm thinking in the meantime. To summarize, they're going to quit investing in the UltraFan until there's a new plane for it. This could be what the new plane looks like. I think they're going to be focusing on smaller, more efficient planes. And I think SMRs are going to be the focus over the next few years. It's right up their alley with maintenance and all that type of work they love to do. So I could really see them pumping these out. And, Joe Biden is definitely going to be helping this idea. So anyways, guys, try to keep it pretty quick. That's my Rolls-Royce update. If there's any more news, I'll come out with it. Please remember to hit like and subscribe. I appreciate all the feedback. You guys keep me motivated. So without any more to say, Stock Surfer signing out.